So, it's been a while since I used that type of epoxy. I was hoping to use the quick cure epoxy, but I went to grab it and it's been sitting a little too long and it was down to the bottom little bit, so the air inside the tube kind of made it not really workable. I chalked it up to being expired, and then I went for the epoxy that is that flowable stuff that you see those people making those horrendous looking waterfall tables or whatever with, that I just can't stand. Anyways, I chose to epoxy the cracks because I wanted this top to just be like glass, and then I used that quick flowing or that free flowing stuff that took like 3 days to set up. And that's what I was just doing right now, was peeling the tape off the underside. And you can see that even with that tape, it just flows everywhere. It is good. It's a good epoxy to use for this, just because I know, like, some of these nasty cracks that I had in here, I know it's going to work its way through there and help stabilize the wood a little bit. And then the same thing with some of these knots. Fill in those cracks and those knots, and a lot of those cracks came from me not doing a good job seasoning this wood when it was still in log form. I left it outside too long and I got a big split in it, but yeah, that's just sort of live and learn sort of thing. But yeah, so I'm pretty happy. Sanded it all out. It will get another sand too. I'm also slightly concerned about going to put my finish on and having not got all of that fluid out of there, so perhaps having some ghost marks after I've applied finish. So I've left this spot here that's going to get cut off, and then I'm going to work on that, treat that, and then I'll do a test on that spot with the finish I plan on using, just to make sure that it finishes, the wood takes the finish the way I want to. And that'll dictate how much more sanding I'm actually going to need to have to do on this top. But anyways, that's about it for this video. The next video, we're going to do the cuts on this thing. I'll have a lot more information that I've figured out after I've cleaned up the backside, done a little test. Heck, I don't know why I would use that. I might as well do my test on the underside, just to see how the finish takes. And yeah, that'll be that, and we're going to be real close to getting this thing completed. Still not totally sure how the edges are going to look. I'm going to mess around with a couple ideas, a couple practices as well off camera, and we will be back soon, ready to finish this thing off, and hopefully it's going to look as good as I want it to. Anyways, that's it for this round, and we'll see you soon.